story do you want? Do you want just one more swim or Little Bear Learns How? What story do you want?
One more swim. No. I
No?
want this. Yes.
Okay, listen. Akeisha
Yes,
wants this one. Is this okay?
Yes.
Is this
I
one
want
okay?
one more swim.
Okay, today we're going to read this. Tomorrow, one more swim, okay? Alright, come sit. Little Bear.
I like this.
I'm going to reach to that page once I finish this. Okay?
Okay, I will do another basement. Okay, I have to do this. Okay?
Okay, sure. Little Bear Learns How. Little Bear and Grandma were eating breakfast. Grandma? Asked Little Bear suddenly. Why do I have such a big nose? To help you find food, Grandma told him. But I just looked around and I found these berries, argued Little Bear. Ah, replied Grandma. Food isn't always that easy to see. Grandma led Little Bear down to the river. Can you see anything to eat? She asked. Little Bear shook his head. Can you smell anything? Grandma added. Food, answered Little Bear. Then use your nose to find it, Grandma told him. Little Bear followed his nose to some stones on the riverbank. He turned one over. Do you see the stone? He turned one stone on the river. A fish, he laughed. Yummy! Dinner, smiled Grandma. Good job, Little Bear. I love you, Grandma, Little Bear whispered in her ear. Grandma, asked Little Bear suddenly, why do I have such sharp claws? Claws. What are claws? Animals have claws on their hands. They have paws. We have hands and legs. We have hand and feet, palm and feet. Animals have claws, sharp nails to catch food. So, Little Bear is asking Grandma, why do I have such sharp claws? To help you find food, came the reply. But you told me I have my nose for that, said Little Bear, surprised. Ah, said Grandma, sometimes your nose leads you to food, but you still have to work to get it. She took Little Bear to the woods. Sniff the air, she reminded him. What does sniff the air mean?
Sniff. Little Bear has a sniff.
That's how you smell.
Mama Bear.
Alright, turn the page gently. Little Bear started to follow his nose. He stopped at a fallen tree. You see the tree that's fallen down?
Yeah.
I can smell food, Little Bear said. I still can't see it, but I know it's here. You'll need to use your claws, Grandma told him. Little Bear dug his sharp claws into the bark. He broke off a small piece. Ants, he laughed. Delicious. Bears eat ants, but do we eat ants? No. Lunch, smiled Grandma. Good job, Little Bear. I love you, Grandma, Little Bear.
I'm a little bear.
You are a little bear. Little bear,
And
you are.
I'm a big girl.
You're a big girl.
What big girl? I love you. Baby, I give you a gift.
Okay. Grandma asked Little Bear suddenly, why do I have such a long tongue? To help you find food, Grandma said at once. But you told me that I have my nose and claws to do that, said Little Bear, surprised. Sometimes the best food is hard to reach, Grandma told him. She took Little Bear to a clearing. Smell the air, Grandma said. Little Bear sniffed hard. He lifted his nose. How did he smell the air? How did he smell the air? How did he sniff? Food, he told Grandma. A huge bee's nest hung from a branch above him. I know what to do, laughed Little Bear. Look at me, he called. Move, Keisha. Turn the page, Alicia. Okay, what do the bears like to eat?
Honey.
Honey. That's what he found. He hooked the nest with his sharp claws, lifted it down, opened it up. Honey, he smiled. supper, said Grandma. But Little Bear's big claws couldn't reach the food. So what are you going to do now? Asked Grandma. Use my long tongue, laughed Little Bear. And that's just what he did. Good going, Little Bear, laughed Grandma. How do you know so many things, Grandma? Asked Little Bear suddenly. That's easy, Grandma smiled. When I was small, I was curious, just like you, she said. You ask so many questions, you'll soon know lots of things too. And she hugged Little Bear tight, like this. And then what did the Little Bear ask Grandma? Do you know I love you, Grandma? Asked Little Bear. I do, answered Grandma. She stroked Little Bear's sticky head. Why was it sticky? Because
when he cut the bear, so sticky हो जाएगा.
Exactly. Bear ate honey and so that's why his head was sticky. So she stroked Little Bear's sticky head like this. And you know I love you too, she said. Finish.
No, gorilla. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.